Yes, boss. Let's get right into it, man. This video is for Michael with the request, man. Michael, shout outs to you, my boy. Is it so important to stay true to yourself? Now, there's a lot of people in the world who either lost their way in life or don't see the importance in being themselves. So I'm going to just break it down the best way possible for you. Here's the deal, right? When you're being yourself, it's important because of authenticity, right? And being authentic is you're one of one, you're yourself, you're not trying to be like anybody else. And you have to realize that that's something that's very common in the world nowadays. There's a lot of people, somebody who's like a nerd, right? And you're raised in an area where there's a lot of gangsters, a lot of badness, a lot of foolishness, a lot of problems. If you're not authentically being yourself or trying to fit in, you can drop who you are to go pick up a whole nother persona. Something that you're probably not meant to be, or that's not who you are at heart. It's just because that's what your environment has shown you. And that's what is all around you. So it's like, you know what? I don't have to be this, or this is the way I have to be in order to fit in. I'm going to tell you like this. If you are one set way and everybody in society is one way, it's not meant for you to try and dumb yourself down to fit in with other people. The reason for you being different is so you can stand out. You get what I'm saying? Because in this world that we live in, there's a lot of people who have lost their way, lost themselves. I don't like myself. I want to be like you. I don't like her. I want to be like him. Like, there's people who aren't happy with themselves because of the way that the world has like a set standard. And that set standard is, like, be for the world, live free, live fast, do whatever the hell it is you want, be reckless, don't care, don't be a mindful individual. There are a lot of people, and this is something that was common for me when I was growing up as a kid. Oh, you such a damn good boy, you goody two shoes. Okay, nigga, I don't care what you want to call me because I know what I have on the line. I'm not from America. And if you're not from here and you have island parents, you'll feel what I'm talking about. When your parents have sacrificed so much and came to a country where there's opportunity, Jamaican, Haitian, Trini, Guyanese, VI, your parents are going to tell you this. Do not come to America and turn into a bum or a cruff or somebody worthless or pick up dirty, nasty ass habits. So because I used to come home and get badgered with the same shit, it's like when I got out there in the real world, it made me stay a little bit more down to who I am, because me trying to change and be somebody else that I know that I'm not, I'm gonna get hell for when I go home as well. And then as well as that, I love being who I am. It's just trying to figure out my way in life. You get what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest things that some people who don't have strict parents or island parents, they don't understand that shit. When your parents tell you, oh, you better not be a bum or a dunce or a cruff, meaning somebody worthless, somebody who threw their life away, you wasted your potential. And if you don't know this, island parents, they will ride you about this, dog. They will tell your aunties, they'll tell your uncles, they'll make phone calls to different regions of the world and call and talk shit about you. This is something that, if you're from the islands, you know what I'm talking about. That's what helped keep me in my authentic form and pushing forward in the way that I was. But as well as that, I'd get chastised as well. You get what I'm saying? Moving forward, aside from being authentic, you build up a lot of self-confidence when you're true to yourself. Because here's the deal. When stuff hits the fan, right? Let's say, same scenario from where you're at. Bad neighborhood, all of these people are looking for a suspect. Oh, somebody broke my stuff or somebody stole this. Because you're authentically you and you're a good boy, people are going to rule you out of a lot of stuff. This has been like a big thing that happened to me in my life, bro. Whenever something popped off, either around like my neighborhood or something happened, anybody tried to stick or put anything on me, it never stood up to the test of times. D'Angelo's a good boy. D'Angelo don't do stuff like that. You're the type of person that does things like this. This has been a story for me for a long time. Anybody who try to put something on me, or let's see if we could put him in the mix, my name never really got stuck with badness. Because why? I don't do that. And when you're authentically you and you've been you for years, there are going to be other people who are going to vouch for you as well. Oh, we know him to be this type of person. Or we know him to be like that. Because guess what? Your name and your reputation precedes you. Because you've been authentically you, not trying to be anybody else. People can vouch for who you are. Because mind you, in the world that we live in, right? There's a lot of people who want to be, I'm a gangster, or I'm bad, or I'm with it, or I'm this, that, and the third. When stuff hits the fan, you can no longer pull out the, hey, I'm a civilian card. Hey, I'm innocent. No, you're a gangster. You get what I'm saying? You're a badass. You love anarchy. You're a Neanderthal. All of that other extra shit. So you can never be a person who is a bad boy gangster and, oh, I'm not that right now. Now I'm innocent. I'm a civilian. I'm not saying gangsters can't be civilians, but for somebody who goes hard for a title of, oh, I'm a gangster, I'm with it, I'm this, that, and the third, you can never really call yourself a civilian or a victim. Because a lot of the times, they're the one who does the victimizing. They're the ones who are the suspects. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said be careful of the things that you claim and be careful of the things that you uphold. Example, look at when gangsters go to trial or they go to court. They denounce all of this. Oh, no, I'm not a gangster. Oh, no, I'm not in a gang. I don't bang at all. Why are you doing that? Because why? You don't want to be hit with who you really are. You want to paint a different image in front of the jury and the judge so you get a little bit of leniency. Be who you are. Just like example, look at the dude who 6ix9ine told on, Shotty from Treyway. I respect the hell out of him. I'm going to tell you why. Because he's true to who he is. He's not going to play this, oh, you know, Judge, I didn't do this. He said, we don't bend, we don't fold, we're Treyway. He's telling you I'm a gangster. This is the lifestyle I chose. Why would I want to be something else? I respect that because he's not trying to hide in the dark and be something that he's not. He's telling you who he is. I'm a gangster. I don't do that good boy stuff. You get what I'm saying? Making things more easier. So it's hard for people to see who's who and who's not. He made it layman terms. Nigga, I'm not a good boy. I'm a gangster. This is what I believe in. Go a little bit further, right? Mental well-being. When you know that you're being yourself, your mental state is in a better place, and I'm going to tell you why. Yes, society may be different, and society may want you to conform to their set standards, which may be different from yours, but you have mental clarity that you're not trying to go out of your way to fit these standards and be something that you're not. That's one of the great things about being your true self. As I stated in the previous realm, when things hit the fan or, oh, stuff has to be put on for what it is. Guess what? People can't label you a certain way because people seen who you authentically are. Example, this is something I will never understand in my mind and I will always need clarification on this, right? When certain guys want to be gangsters and badass and roam the streets and terrorize the streets, why in the hell don't you join the friggin' army? Why don't you go play with guns for real and go get a real check? You just want to terrorize your neighborhood and be local with it. You ever notice that when they put out that notice saying, yo, they're gonna consider a draft and certain men from certain age groups are gonna be considered? A lot of people were trying to revoke that. Why? You're the same ones out here. Oh, I'm a gangster, I'm this, I spin on the ops. Why don't you go do it for real and go get paid? I know a couple people who savage like that. They actually went to the military. I respect that. Rather than you doing it out here, might as well go get a check from the government and go do it for real. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand this, right? When you're authentically you, nobody can ever place you in a certain category that you're not meant to be in. So example, let's say people look at you as pussy or you're weak, right? When things pop off and you show people you're not pussy and you're not weak, that's when people are, oh my God. Oh my God. I thought he was weak. No, because sometimes people misjudge you. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in the world that play tough and play hard when deep down they're pussy as hell. Those people know who they are. There's a lot of people who act like they're tough, like, oh, I'm super tough, I'm the super thug. And then when they get up the road or they get in prison or they get in certain situations, they need their friends. They need certain people to bail them out. That's not standing 10-toed. Be yourself. Be authentic. That's one of the main reasons as well for being yourself. Being true to yourself. You know what? Life is hard. They give good guys trash. They treat good guys like trash, or they give us crap for being good guys and treat gangsters and bad boys like they're good. Guess what? Through those times, that helps you build resilience. That builds you up, makes you tougher. From me being tried my whole life, oh, Denzel, you a good boy, you this, that, and the third. Guess what? It actually worked out in my best benefit. Anybody who tries to stick something on me, it's going to fall by the wayside. Anybody who ever tries to shame me for being a good boy, I already know you got to be ignorant. What's wrong with being a good person? What's wrong with being a upstanding person, being a stand-up individual? I'm not perfect, but what I'm saying is, when you've been practicing a certain way, when those times come up when people want to, oh, this, that, and the third, and I can't do this, you're resilient. You're built tough. You're built different. You've been through it so many times. It's just like if people chastise you, just like, example, right? I worked at a job where people used to throw shots at this dude for being gay. Guess what? That made him tough. He ain't say shit to nobody. He's gay. That's his sexual preference. But at the same time, a lot of people cannot live in a world where people go after them and chastise them for their choices and their beliefs in life. Why do you think there's a lot of people that are in the closet, dog? I don't hate gay people. I don't hate nobody for their choices. I actually respect and appreciate those people, because a lot of those people are living in their truth, or what they feel is comfortable, or where they feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. There are a lot of people that are in the closet that will never come out a day in their life, because why? They fear being chastised and ridiculed by society, and the same people that feel that way have known that they've done it to other people as well. That's one of the main reasons why it's important to be yourself. If you know you're a good boy, stay true to that. If you're a good girl, stay true to that. Stay in your lane and never cross over what you're used to go give that up to go be something else, dog. If it's not a good thing or it's in best benefit for you and development-wise, don't do it, bro. Be true to yourself, dog. A lot of people are afraid to be themselves, but in this world, never be afraid of being who you are, dog. It makes life a whole lot easier. It may be a little bit gritty, but it's fun, dog, because why? You know you're not being somebody that you're not meant to be. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I to uplift you, because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. 444 the world, man. Love the hell out of all you guys. Any more video requests, just write me or DM me, and I'll go ahead and I'll knock them out for you, man. Love you guys, man. Peace.